Okay, so tonight we're going to start on our backs in corpse pose. So if you have a blanket or a towel or anything, if you want to roll it and place it along your spine, just to open up your heart center a little bit more, you can do that. Roll it like a little burrito, and then place it right at the base of your spine, and then just allow your back to roll down across the blanket, letting your arms roll open, your heart center shine to the ceiling. And just take some deep breaths in and some slow breaths out. You can also, if you have blocks, you can place a block in the center of your back, right along the middle of your back. And then place the other block for your head to rest. And then just open your heart and just begin to take some slow, deep breaths. Oh, I guess I should have said this before we get started. We're going to start the playlist and the count of 3, 2, 1, play. Just allow your eyes to close or soften. Begin to take some deep breaths, feeling your heart space open up, an area across your chest expanding. And breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And then we'll just begin to extend our breath in. So let's start together with a cleansing breath. So take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth, H-A. And then closing the lips, breathing in through the nose, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath at the top, and then exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath out, 2, 3, 4, and inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes this breathing isn't what's working for you tonight. So feel free to just continue breathing in this manner, but you can change up the counts that you're breathing. If you want to inhale for 4 and exhale for 6, inhale for 6, exhale for 8. But if you lengthen the exhale, it really starts to calm your parasympathetic nervous system, helps you to ground into the space, and just feel yourself fully present in your body. And, back to my old favorite, Mark Nepo, The Book of Awakening. I just wanted to share with you the reading from today, December 2nd. Yours is to live it, not to reveal it. Helen Luke. Helen Luke was a very wise woman, deeply grounded in the life of her spirit. I knew Helen during the last 2 years of her life. During this time, she was a mentor to me. These words are from our last conversation. They troubled me, for I've spent my life becoming a writer, thinking my job has been just that, to reveal what is essential and hidden. In the time since Helen died, I've come to understand her last instruction as an invitation to shed any grand purpose. No matter how devoted we may be to what we are doing, She wasn't telling me to stop writing, but to stop striving to be important. She wasn't inviting me to stop recording the poetry of life, but to enter the poetry of life. This lesson applies to us all. If we devote ourselves to life at hand, the rest will follow. For life, it seems, reveals itself through those willing to live. Anything else, no matter how beautiful, is just advertising. This took me many years to learn and accept. Having begun innocently enough, there arose separations, and now I know that health resides in restoring direct experience. Thus, having struggled to do what has never been done, I discovered that living is the original art. So, um, kind of what struck me with that was that we're so busy recording everything we're doing. Here I am recording on Zoom, that it's hard to drop in and live. But that's really what we're all supposed to be doing, is just dropping into the space, feeling the breath in your body as it moves and balances. So I just thought that was a nice little thing to start with this evening. So on the next inhalation, if you put any kind of a prop beneath your back, go ahead and remove that. And then just take a big long stretch. Reach out from the tips of your fingers to the tips of your toes. Take a full breath in, feel your belly expand, and then HA, let that breath out and let your body just relax and melt into the floor. And then on the next inhalation, we'll just do that again. This time, just add a little energy. Maybe clench your fists, flex your feet, really tighten all the muscles in your body. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale, HA, let that breath go. And then on the next inhalation, go ahead and gather both your knees towards your chest, placing your fingertips on the tops of your knees, and just begin to make some small circles with your knees, one direction to the right, letting your breath guide the movement. As you inhale, your knees go to the right, and as you exhale, they go to the left. And then go the opposite direction. Just feeling your sacrum roll around on the mat. And then we'll bring our knees to stillness in the center. We're going to stretch our arms out wide into a T shape. And then as you exhale, just let your knees fall over to the right, but let your left hand follow. So your left hand is going to come and stack directly on top of your right hand. And then your fingertips will just touch the earth or the floor, and then just trace an arc with your left hand as it reaches up around your head and you roll open into the center. And then once you stop in this side twist, just go ahead and kind of scooch your right shoulder blade up and out to kind of make more space for your left shoulder blade to touch the mat. And you can look out over your left palm. You can allow your head to just look up to the sky, closing your eyes, and just begin to take some deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose as you feel that opening in your spine. And then on the next inhalation, just go ahead and bring your knees back up through center. Clasp hold of your right knee and let your left leg stretch out long and straight. Flex your left foot so that you're really putting some energy into your left leg. And then just gather this right knee up and out towards the outside, in the direction of your right shoulder. Wind releasing pose. And then we're going to do half happy baby. So reaching for your arm to the inside of your right knee, your hand comes to the outside of your right foot. We'll just have our chin is perpendicular to the floor. Your right foot is flexed as if we were going to stand on the ceiling. You can stay right here. You can clasp hold with your left hand as well, and then just pull your right knee in the direction of the ground. Your left hip can rise, that's okay. I'm just feeling a big opening in the back of our right leg and in our right hip. And if you grab hold with your left hand, go ahead and release your left hand. And then begin to straighten that right leg, any amount. Any amount out to the side. So your right leg is falling open. Your left arm is in a T shape, grounding you. You can place your left hand on your hip, on your left hip to try to ground your left hip into the mat. And then bending that right knee, release that right foot, and stretch it out long. And then now gather in your left knee up towards your chest, wind releasing pose. And then go ahead and angle that left knee out towards your left elbow. And then reaching through the inside of your left leg, grabbing hold of the bottom of your left foot. We're coming into half happy baby. Your left shin is perpendicular to the floor. Your left foot is flexed as if you were going to be standing on the ceiling. And your left knee is working in the direction of the floor. If you'd like to just roll off that hip and go ahead and bring your left knee to the floor, you can do that. Just do what feels good for your body, where you're feeling the most stretch. And then we're going to begin to extend that left leg any amount. Opening up our left hip. And then releasing that left leg. Left leg is going to come up your center. Right knee is going to join it so that your shins are now parallel to the ceiling, making like this 90-degree angle. We'll stretch our arms out wide. Take a deep breath in. And then roll your knees over to the left, allowing your right arm to follow and stab up to the top of your right hand. And then we'll switch around. And then our right fingertips come off the floor as we just trace this arc up and over our heads, rolling open. And then picking up your right shoulder blade, picking up your left shoulder blade, kind of scooch it out to give you more space to maybe let your right shoulder blade touch the mat. And then you can look out over your right hand, or you can look up to the ceiling. And then on the next inhalation, our knees will come back up through center. And we're going to make our way up to a seat. You have a couple ways of doing that. You can just roll along your spine and come up to a seat, or you can just drop your knees to one side, push with a hand, roll up on the outer hip, and we'll all meet in a comfortable seat. This is a great place. Your knees should be lower than your hip bones when you're sitting in a Sukhasana or an easy seat. So I like to take a blanket, tuck it right underneath my hips, right underneath my sits bones. So that allows my hips to be higher than my knees fall forward. And it's just a nice opening. So we'll take a deep breath in and circle sweep our arms out and up. And then exhale, bring your hands together through heart center. I like to start the practice with the sound of 1 ohm. So I have Victoria, Stan, and Laura here in the building practicing with us, and you can join in or you can just listen. So we'll take a deep breath in, exhale it out, and then inhale for Om. And then inhale, circle, sweep your arms out and up. As you exhale, twist your shoulders to the right, using your core to initiate the twist. And then drop your hands down. Your left hand comes to the top of your right knee. The right hand comes to the base of your spine. The crown of your head is really reaching towards the ceiling. And you're sucking in your low belly to initiate the twist, as opposed to pulling on your knee to twist. You want to use your core to open it. And then as you inhale, your right arm's going to rise, going to cross over your body to the top of your left knee. Take a deep breath in, and then just drop your chin to your chest. Feel that opening between your shoulder blades. And then inhale, circle, sweeping arms out and up. You release your arms. And then as you exhale, just pull forward any amount. Walk your fingertips forward. And then feel the stretch on the outside of your hip, of the foot, whichever foot is in front. So for me, my right foot's in front, so I can feel the opening in the outside of my right hip. And on the next inhalation, walk your hands in, pick up your feet, and switch them. So whatever foot was in front, switch it with the other one. Inhale, circle, sweeping your arms out and up, using your core, tighten that low belly to initiate the twist to the left, and then drop your hands. Left hand comes to the base of your spine, right hand to the top of your left knee, sucking that low belly. And then inhale, release the left hand, bring it up and over. It's going to come to place on the top of the right knee. And then as you exhale, just drop your chin to your chest. And then inhale, releasing the arms, circle, sweep the arms out and up. And as you exhale, walk your fingertips forward. And just bow over your legs, feeling that opening in the outside of your hip. And then inhale, walk your hands up through center. One of the things that I was kind of wanting to talk about tonight also was balance and the difference between balance and stability. So I want to introduce different things of both tonight. Balancing is more like a static. You're trying to balance on one foot and not move. Versus stability, which is finding strength through movement and not wobbling. So graceful moving from one pose to another. While you might be on one foot for a minute or a few seconds, you're trying to use those core, tighten the core, bring everything into the center, and move gracefully from position to position. So we're going to start that sitting on our sits bones. I'm going to turn this way. You guys can stay straight ahead just because of where we're going. I don't want the camera. So we're going to bring our toes together. And then grab hold of your ankle or your toes. And then just extend one foot out. Balancing on the sit bones, any amount. Your leg might not be straight, your leg might be bent like this, and that's okay. And then bring that foot down, and then extend the other leg. And then bring that foot together. And this is where we're going to try. Tummy is in, tight. And you're going to grab hold of your feet or your ankles, and then stretch your legs up and out. Balancing on our sit bones, being static in this position. Heart is lifting. You might be like this, and that's okay. And then exhale, feet come down into Supta Baddha Konasana. Take a deep breath in, and clap your knees like a butterfly if you like. And then on the next inhalation, we're going to bring the soles of our feet to the mat, cross our feet, roll over our knees, and come into our first tabletop. So with our tabletop, our hands, our fingers are spread wide. There's a lot of energy in your hands. Tummy is tight, knees are directly beneath the hips. We'll take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, just allow your belly to drop towards the floor, crown of your head to rise, your heart to pull through your arms. And then exhale, coming through cow, tuck the chin to the chest, pushing through your hands. Allow the area between your shoulder blades to expand. Then inhaling through cow, exhaling through cat. Inhale through cow, and exhale through cat. And then we're going to tuck our toes, walk our hands up to our knees. Sitting with our toes tucked under, we'll get that great stretch at the bottom of our feet. If your little baby toes are caught, just pull them out. And inhale, circle sweeping arms out and up. Exhale, bring your hands together through heart center. Just clasp your hands and begin to make some circles with your wrists. One direction and then the other. And then inhale, circle sweeping arms out and up. Exhale, drop your right arm to the front, your left arm to the back as you twist open using your core. Inhale, arms rise up through center. Exhale, left arm drops to the front, right arm drops to the back. Inhaling up through center. And then exhale, go ahead and come off your toes. You can flat the tops of your feet on the mat. We're going to go into our first downward dog. So tuck your toes, step your hands about a hand width in front. Take a deep breath in, tighten your low belly, and then as you exhale, just allow your hips to rise towards the ceiling. Knees are generously bent in this first down dog, and just begin to pedal at your feet. Bending left knee and then the right. And then walking our feet up to our hands. We're going to come into this first forward fold. So really bend your knees, allow your belly to sit on the top of your thighs. Grab hold of your elbows and just swing and sway. But as you're in that position, really suck in that low belly. And in doing so, it allows your spine to extend and allows your head to drop to the floor. And then release your fingertips to the mat. Inhale, place your hands on your shins. As you exhale, crown of the head reaches towards the front of the room, or Vinyasa. Exhale, forward fold. And then bending the knees, inhale, circle with your arms out and up, or Vinyasa. Exhale, bring your hands together through heart center. We'll go through one sun salutation, but we're going to do a modified one with knees down. So inhale, circle sweep arms out and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling to halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step back, high plank. Your heels are directly underneath your balls of your feet. Tummy is tight. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, lower your knees to the mat. Hands are slightly forward. You can lift your feet off the mat. We're going to exhale, bend your elbows any amount for one push-up, two push-ups, and then the third chaturanga push-ups. Elbows are staying tight. You go all the way down to the mat. Place the soles of your tops of your feet on the mat. Add some energy to your legs so that your knees pop up as you inhale, using your low back to rise up, baby cobra. Exhale, forehead comes down to the mat, pushing back through tabletop, tucking your toes. As you inhale, coming back up, downward facing dog. You're going to begin to walk your feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bending the knees. Inhale, circles with your arms out and up. Clasp hold of your left wrist with your right hand. Take a deep breath in. Extend over to the right. Inhaling up through center. Left wrist with right hand. Left hand, right wrist. Bend over to the left. Inhaling up through center. And exhale, forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step back, high plank. And then inhale, lifting your hips up to the sky, coming into downward facing dog. We'll take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, extend your right foot up and back. Take a deep breath in, and then bring your right knee towards your nose. And this is where we're going to use strength and stability. Moving slowly. Exhale, right knee up and back, extending your right leg. And then step your right foot through your hands. Allow your left knee to come down to the mat. As we inhale, circle sweep our arms up for a low lunge. You can stay right here. You can kind of drop in to this right knee, allowing a big stretch across the front of your left hip flexor and your left quad. If that's bothering your low back, and you feel like your low back is crunching when you do that, you can back out of it. And you can still get that great stretch across the front of your left quadricep. And then exhale, circle sweep your arms down around. If you have blocks, go ahead and bring them in. And then extend your right leg, your right foot will heel up, coming into half split. And then exhale, transfer your weight to your right foot. Inhale, bring you back to that low lunge. Exhale, circle sweep your arms down around you. Bring your left foot, tap the toes on your left foot. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, step your left foot up to meet the right. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep your arms out and up. Exhale, bring your hands together through heart center. And then now rounding through the left foot. Take a deep breath in and inhale. Raise your right knee so that your right thigh is parallel to the floor. So this is an example of a static balance. So then take a deep breath in. Extend your arms up. And then exhale to an open twist. Left arm drops to the front, right arm drops back. Inhaling up through center. If you fall, it's okay. And then bringing your hands in through heart center. I'm going to take a deep breath in and then just begin to extend our right foot very slowly. This is stability, moving with grace through a transition till our right foot touches in the back. Inhale, circle, sweep the arms out and up, coming into high crescent lunge. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, drop your right arm to the front, left arm to the back. Open twist. Inhaling up through center. Right heel is going to twist down. Coming into warrior two. Flip the palm on your left hand as you reach up and back. And then exhale. Left hand comes to the inside, knee comes to the top of the left knee. So right arm comes up for extended side angle. And then as you exhale, extend your left leg, pivot on your left heel, come into your starfish pose. And then exhale, forward fold, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And then bend your left knee. Your left foot is going to angle out about 45 degrees and come into Skandasana on the left. You can stay right here in a high left lunge, or you can drop all the way down. Right toes lift, right hand can lift, right arm can take a half bind. If the bind is in your practice, your left hand would clasp hold of your right. It's not in my practice, but that's all right. And then inhale, right arm comes up. We're gonna pivot the ball mound of the right foot. Come back into this low runner's lunge, facing the front of your mat. And then step your right foot up to meet the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And then inhale, circle, sweep the arms out, up. And then exhale, bring your hands together through heart center. So we'll take a deep breath in, and this time we're going to ground on our right foot, just the same as we did last time, and then raise the left. Take a deep breath in, circle, sweep your arms out and up, and then drop your left arm to the front, right arm to the back, coming into this side, into this open twist. Inhale, arms up. Bring your hands together through heart center. Really pull to the midline. And then as you exhale, extend that left foot back. Coming into high crescent lunge. Inhale, circle, sweep your arms out, up. And then exhale, open twist to the left. Left arm drops to the front, right arm to the back. Inhale, up through center. And then allow your left heel to drop, opening up into warrior two. Flip the palm on your right hand, sweep up and back. Exalted warrior. And then rising up through center, right elbow comes down to right knee. We inhale, circle sweeping our left arm above our ear, coming into extended side angle. And then on the next inhalation, you're going to extend your right knee. You're going to pick up your pivot on the right heel, come into starfish pose, exhale, forward fold. Wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Place the palm of your left hand in the center, directly beneath your left shoulder. Take a deep breath in as you inhale, and then exhale. Twist open, right arm rises to the ceiling, keeping your hips level. Exhale, right hand comes down, and then inhale, left arm raises. And then exhale, left hand comes down, and then bending your right foot is going to angle out to a 45-degree angle, and bend your right knee. You can stay right here with your hands on the mat, coming into this side lunge. You can come all the way down into Skandasana. Left heel rises. Hands can be at the heart center. Left arm can rise. And then you can open up, taking a half bind or a full bind. And on the next inhalation, walking your hands back. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to stay here. Then we're going to rotate our right toes to the front of the mat. Pivot on the bow line of the left foot. Coming into this runner's lunge. Take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. And then step, transferring away to your right foot. Step your left foot up to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And then inhale, circle, sweep the arms out, up. And bring your hands together through heart center. So moving on, we're going to inhale, circle, sweep the arms out and up. And then bringing your hands together through heart center. We're going to pick up our right foot, bring it parallel to the floor. And then this is where we're going to move slowly. Extend the right foot all the way back. Coming into high crescent lunge. Exhale, right heel comes down. Warrior two. Inhale. Comes to exalted warrior. Exhale, left elbow comes to the right knee. As we inhale, coming into extended side angle. Inhale, rises up, warrior two. Now we're gonna pivot on the ball mat of the right foot as our arms drop and we come back into this high crescent lunge. And then bring your hands together through heart center. Really pull to the midline. Transfer your weight to your left foot. As you step forward, right foot comes back to where we started. And then we're going to cross our right heel over our left knee and fold forward. Hands can come here and place your hands. Bring in blocks and feel that stretch in the outside of your right hip. It's like a standing, balancing lounge pigeon. And then inhale, rise up. Release your right foot. Go ahead and shake it out. And then on the next inhalation, left foot, left knee rises. And then as you exhale, bring your hands together through heart center and step that left foot all the way back. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Left heel drops down, warrior two. Put the palm on your right hand as you reach up and back for exalted warrior. And then exhale, right elbow, left right knee. So inhale, left arm rises. Coming into extended side angle. And then inhale, rising back up to warrior two. Pivoting on the heel of your left foot. So come back into this high crescent lunge. Bring your hands together. And then transfer your weight to your right foot as we step this left foot up and come back. And then we're going to cross that left heel over the right leg and just fold forward into the standing lounge pigeon, which now is just a balancing pose because we're trying to be still. And inhale, rise up, left foot comes down to meet the right. Inhale, circle, sweep the arms out, up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step back, high plank. And then we'll just do a little bit of core work. Wow, I can see myself now. Tap your right foot out to the mat. 1, 2, 3. And then left foot out 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, hips rise, coming back into warrior two. Take a deep breath in and walk your feet to the front of the mat, or you can bend your knees, suck your low belly in, and hop or float your feet to the front of the mat. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle, sweep the arms out and up. Grab hold of the left wrist with the right hand to reach up and over to the right. Inhaling up through center. Grab hold of the right wrist with the left hand and reach up and over to the left. Inhaling up through center. Bringing your hands together through heart center. Pick up the right foot into this 90-degree angle. And then extend the right foot back. High crescent lunge. Inhale, circle, sweep the arms out and up. Right heel drops. Warrior two. Inhale. Flip the palm, exalted warrior. Exhale. Left knee, left elbow, right, left knee. Inhale, right arm rises. Inhaling back up through center, coming back into warrior two. We're gonna pivot on the ball mount of our right foot. And go ahead and bring your hands down to frame your left foot. Step your right foot in slightly. So there's about 3 feet in between your feet. Great place for blocks. We're coming into pyramid pose. So really ground through your right heel. Trying to keep a flat back. I'm going to bring my other block in. Blocks are our friends. They bring the floor up to us so that we can keep the right alignment. You should feel a big stretch in the back of your left hamstring. And then as you exhale, just allow your chest to dive towards your left knee. Left knee can be bent. And on the next inhalation, we're going to put our left block out to the left of our left foot. And then we're going to transfer the weight into our left foot, coming into this warrior three. So our hips are square to the mat. Our right foot is engaged. Our right toes are pointing down. And then you're going to squeeze this left glute, your left outside your left hip. As you just squeeze that muscle and roll open, right hand rises, coming into half moon. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, bend your left knee and slowly lower your right foot to the mat, coming back into warrior two. And then inhale, pivoting on the ball mount of your left foot, circling your hands down to frame your left foot, set your right foot up to meet the left. Inhale to halfway lift, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle, sweep the arms out, up. Bring your hands together through heart center. Do you need blocks, Laura?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that
no,
okay? You need? I have one.
Some more than big.
Yeah. Okay, I'm back. On the next inhalation, we're going to inhale, balancing through the right foot. Left knee rises. Bringing your hands together through heart center. Pull your hands together. Really tighten in everything to the midline. Balancing on your right foot as you slowly lean forward, step the left foot back. High crescent lunge. Arms rise. Exhale, left heel drop. Warrior two. Flip the palm on your right hand. Reaching up and back. Exalted warrior. Exhale. Right elbow comes down to right knee as we inhale. Left arm rises. Extended side angle. Inhale, coming back to warrior two. Exhale. Partner your hands down to frame your right foot. Pivot on the ball mount of your left foot and then step your left foot slightly forward. Great place to bring in your blocks or books or a water bottle or whatever you have. Your feet are not on train track. They're not on a balance beam. They're on train tracks. There's some space in between your feet. And you push through the heel of the left foot. And you keep that curve in the low back. And then on the next inhalation, we're going to bend that right knee. And we're going to pop our blocks a little bit to the front as we slowly transition into warrior three, raising that left foot, keeping our hips level to the mat. Your left foot is flexed. Your toes are pointed down. We don't bend. What a closed hip. And then now concentrating, really squeeze that right glute as you begin to open up. Your pelvis opens as we come into half moon. The left arm rises. Take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. And beginning to bend your right knee. Just begin to slowly lower that left foot down, coming back into warrior two. Pivot on the ball mound of your left foot as we're coming back up, high crescent lunge. And then as we exhale, we didn't really do any chaturangas today, so this is your time. Your hands can come down, frame your right foot, pick your right foot up, step it back to meet the left. Knees can come down, or you can pick your knees up and lower through your chaturanga, upward facing dog, or baby cobra, downward facing dog. We're all meeting downward facing dog. Take one breath here, and then as you exhale, lower your knees to the floor. Big toes touch, knees come wide. Arms stretch out long, and we'll come down to child's pose. Just begin to take some deep breaths here. What happened there? And then on the next inhalation, we're going to cross our feet. We're going to walk our hands in, roll back up and over your feet, extending your legs out long. Remove the flesh from beneath your sits bones. Feet are flexed. As we inhale, circle sweeping arms out and up, and exhale, fold forward. So what's important here is not how close your head gets to your shins. What's really important here is that you keep this nice straight back. So bring the knees in. And your hands might be on your shins. I don't know what is happening.
That was me. I was connected to your speaker.
Oh. And then as you take a deep breath in and then an exhale, just allow your legs to straighten any amount, or your chin or your chest to drop towards your knees. And then inhale, rise up. Crossing your feet. We're going to come into yogi's choice tonight. If you feel like lizard or if you feel like pigeon, you can come into either one. So we're going to cross over our knees, come into this tabletop position. Extend your right foot up and back. For lizard, right foot will step outside the right hand. You'll tuck the toes on the left foot, pick up the knee. You can stay right here with your hands right underneath the knee, so you can bring in blocks for your elbows. Or your elbows can go all the way to the floor. If you'd like to do pigeon, you're going to heel toe your right foot to the, so your right toes kind of line up with the back of your left hand. Your right knee will fall to behind your right wrist. You'll tuck the toes on your left foot, pick up the left knee, scoot back. You'll want to start by coming up high, back bend, and then fold forward. We're going to be here for about a minute. I'm just going to time it. So continue to breathe in this position. Feeling your hips open, take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. If you can imagine to send the breath to those tight spots, sometimes it helps to kind of come out of it a little bit and then go back in. Sometimes you can find more space. And then on the next inhalation, we'll rise up. Tuck the toes on your left foot. Extend your right foot up and back. And then roll your right hip open. Coming into scorpion dog. You can just make circles with your right ankle. And then right foot comes down to meet the left. We'll come back to our knees, tabletop position. And then we'll extend the left foot up and down. And this is where you can step your left foot outside your right hand for lizard. Or you can walk the left hand behind the right. Drop the left knee down. Tuck the toes on the right, pick up the right knee. Come into this little back bend. And then fold forward. And we'll stay here in this position again for a minute. And if any thoughts come into your head, see if you can just recognize that it's a thought and let it go. And kind of use this time as a meditation, just to try and feel calm in your body. Feel the opening of your body. Breathing through the nose and out through the mouth. Just be here for 20 more seconds, remembering to breathe. Breathing is the most important thing. And then on the next inhalation, tuck the toes on the right foot. Extend the left foot up and back, coming into three-legged dog. Bend the left knee, roll the hips open. You can make some circles here. Bring some movement to that left hip. Whatever feels good in your body tonight. And then left foot comes down to meet the right. Knees come down to the mat. We're going to lower all the way down to our stomach. Inhale, rise up. Elbows are parallel. You're even with your shoulders. Your elbows are right beneath your shoulder. Crown of the head is rising, coming into Sphinx. And we add some energy to the tops of your left foot, your tops of your feet. And then we're going to take our right hand, bring it into our right elbow, like a kickstand. And then reach up and around, bending your left knee in the direction of your left, top of your left foot. You might not be able to reach, we're just bending it in, that's all right. I'm just trying to get a stretch in that left quadricep. And then release the left foot. Then just come down onto all the way to your stomach. Allow your head to sit on the top of your stacked hands. Bring your feet up so that the soles of your feet are pointing towards the sky, and just windshield wiper your legs back and forth, kind of releasing your low back. And then our feet come to center. Tops of the feet come back down to the mat. Pull your elbows back beneath your shoulders. Palms on the earth, coming back into that Sphinx pose. And then now we're going to take our left hand, bring it to our right elbow, kind of like a little kickstand. And then we're going to reach up and down with our right arm, at the top of the right foot, the right elbow, towards the ceiling. Feeling a stretch on the right quadricep. And then lower the right foot to meet the left. Come all the way down, laying on our stomachs with our hands on top of our third eye. It's in the top of your hands. Lift up your heels. Just windshield wiper your feet back and forth. And then now, from this position, we're just going to roll over to our back. And then then bend your knees so that the soles of your feet, your heels are close to your butt. We're going to do a couple bridges. So elbows are right next to your torso. Your fingertips are pointing towards the ceiling like your robot arms. We're going to take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, push through your heels, lift your hips towards the sky. And then once you get to the top of the extension, really pull your heels towards your butt. Kind of, you're pulling through your heels, tightening that hamstring. And then exhale, lower down, hips come down beneath the mat, soles of the feet come together, knees come open wide, coming into Supta Baddha Konasana. Palms open, palms are facing the sky, arms are rolling open. Take some deep breaths in and slow breaths out. And you can stay right here in Supta Baddha Konasana, or you can set up for Shavasana. You can extend your legs out long, put your socks on, you can grab a blanket, place it across your torso, whatever feels good for you tonight. If I knew how to turn the lights off, I would, but I'm afraid they'll get brighter, so. No, they're gonna go bright, Stan, we're gonna be blinded. Close your eyes or put your mask over your eyes. If you're in this room. The lights are quite easy. Oh, my technician has figured it out. And take a deep breath in, and then an HA out through your mouth. Let your feet flop open. Feel your legs become heavy. Your arms become heavy. Crown of your head is supported, not the crown, back of your head is fully supported by the earth. Any thoughts that arise, go back to your breath. Count your inhalations and your exhalations. So yin and yang, the ancient symbol of harmony, reminds us that life is a balancing act, and most fulfilling when we learn to embrace its dualities, the ups and downs, good times and bad, joys and challenges. And then this poem by E.H. really pulls that all together for me. Life can be the sunshine on peaceful days with bright blue skies, or life can be the raindrops that fall like tears squeezed from your eyes. Life can be the heaven that you'll only reach through hell, since you won't know that you're happy if you've not been sad as well. Life can teach hard lessons, but you'll be wiser once you know that even roses need both sunshine and a touch of rain to grow. So on your next inhalation, just go ahead and begin to bring some movement back to your fingers and toes. If you want to do a full body stretch, you can do that. If you're at home and you want to stay in Shavasana, you can do that as well. And we'll just begin to make our way back to a comfortable seat. You can pull your knees into your chest and roll into a side lying child's pose first along the way, either side, whichever feels good for you tonight. And then we're going to inhale, circle, sweep arms out and up, hands touch together. Bring your hands together to Anjali Mudra at your heart center, and we'll close the practice with the sound of one Om. Inhale. The light in me honors the light in you. Thanks for coming tonight. Thanks for coming, Melissa and Karen online, Laura, Stan, and Victoria in practice. Namaste.